Hey everybody, it's Rob here. There is a new Barbarian clear. 142 has been done here from my friend Seizing over in China on his solo Barb. He is actually found a different kind of setup here and he's hitting for 8.7 Barbarian dot damage and just finishing the 142 here with a little bit of time left, like half a minute left, and it looks to be the current ceiling of the Barbs. He's also showcasing his entire gear and boy, it's pretty crazy. So we're gonna get into the clear here, we're gonna get into his new setup, into all the different gear pieces and some of the interesting choices that he has made here in this video. So right off the bat, this is one of the top Chinese Barbarians, and this is, I believe, the highest solo clear right now. I know Mekuna has done 142 solo on his Sorc, and we actually been pushing in the 153 tiers, but this is only in group. So this is the highest solo clear that I know of. Let me know in the comments if anyone is even close. I know there is 139 on Thorns, and there is also, I think, 137 on Flaybup, which has been rocking. But this one is a whole total of 5 tiers higher. Obviously, is using the Bleed and Holy Bolt elixir here. And he actually is playing basically my build here with the Hammer of the Ancients. So no more Rupture, just pure Hoda, big DPS. Because Rupture has various bugs with it where it can sometimes heal the enemies and stuff. And you guys can see here, he is bleeding those enemies for a lot. So it's Bash, Bleed, full DPS focus. And he manages to take down this 142, like, not even in a crazy map, I mean, just good map. And obviously you need to have an ad boss for this to work, because those high bosses, guys, they have HP in the trillions, and you're not gonna kill them if you just play direct damage bash or something. Like, it's not gonna work. You will need multiple billions of damage per second. And you guys can see here at the end, he is hitting for up to 20 billion DPS every second, like 20 billion damage per second. So he does a big pulse here. You can see kind of the numbers that this Barb here is putting out, which is pretty crazy in the Barbarians. And yeah, I'm just gonna skip over this clear here real quick, just to kind of showcase you. So he is spawning the boss with quite some good time left, just making big pulls, pulling the enemies together for a bunch of Holy Bolt elixir procs, obviously. And it's working out very well for him. He's also very tanky with all the healing that he has on his gear, using the Undying. And even has decent attack speed at the moment, because he decided to drop adaptability, and I'll show you his entire, or he is showcasing his entire gear at the end. The planners will be linked in the description. There's the version here that I made, and there's also the Chinese version here. But I don't know, like, if it's like fully up to date, because he's not playing Yang's Blessing. But if you have Yang's Blessing, it's also an alternative setup. But in this clear here, he is not playing with Yang's. He is playing a slightly different variation that I want to showcase to you. And yeah, it's pretty insane. Like, just even his direct damage hits are in the 400 million range, and he is just taking down those pregs pretty clearly. Because you guys know the HP actually is scaling up by 12% every level, and you know, going from like 140 to 142 basically requires you to get like 25% more damage total. And he certainly has achieved this. And look at him just like killing the final monsters here, getting the boss spawn. Again, this is currently the highest solo clear that I know of. In the game here, we are sitting at 153, but again, this is only in group, guys, and this is not gonna work in solo. And he spawned the boss here, and this is like one of the good bosses. It's the Scourge of Land. You cannot see it like very well, but it's the guy here, and he spawns minions. And I don't know how high it can go in solo, but it's going to be very hard to clear a tier 150 as a solo player. In group, it works kind of well at the moment. We're looking for more group synergy. But yeah, even clearing like in the 142s here is pretty impressive. And we'll see how high it's going to go at the end. But this is, I think, close to ceiling on most of these builds. We might be able to see like something like in the mid 140s. But I don't see anybody right now but the Sorc clearing 150 solo. This Barb here certainly is capping out as well, because it's 8 more tiers and those monsters are going to have more than double the HP. And you guys can kind of see here, he has about 8 minutes to kill this boss, and he actually manages to kill him. Like, whenever he spawns ads, he's doing a lot more damage to it. We can kind of like watch the final fight here. So you guys can see here, he was actually, you guys can see here, he was actually up to 10 billion dot damage. That is insane. I'm not sure if I can slow it down here. But there you go, 10 billion dot damage. I think we can slow down the speed a little bit. Okay, that is just completely ridiculous. And obviously this only works when there is enemies close by. Yeah, there it is. 10 billion, man. That's insane. So he is rocking this boss pretty comfortable. And actually that is that is a number I kind of didn't expect to see. 10 billion, man. So if you were to rupture this dot, like he doesn't play rupture because, you know, you can just wait 5 seconds and then this dot is consumed anyways. But if you're taking 10 billion, it's ticking twice a second. It lasts for 5 seconds. That's 100 billion rupture damage right there if you were to decide to rupture it. But he's just letting it tick out and letting him, you know, kind of bleed away with this. It is just insane. Like his dot keeps ticking for 10 billion. And he has a very specific setup to make this work, and he'll showcase his entire gear here in a second. And you guys can see how fast that boss is melting whenever there are ads. So let's go back to normal speed here. So this is his normal... Oh wait, this is still 0.5. Yeah, screwed it up. Can't go back to normal speed now. Can I? Okay, now we are back at normal speed. And you guys can see here, like, as soon as he spawns ads and the Holy Bolt Elixir procs, it's very similar to the Necro. I think there's actually Necros that are a bit higher than this. 18 billion dot. Yo. Okay, it only gets crazier, guys. Apparently. I didn't know. 11 billion. Now there's an 18 billion there. There's an 18 billion dot. And so if you rupture this, you're actually hitting for, I don't know, like 150 now. Yeah, that goes like way crazy. 16 billion, 18 billion, 12 billion. That is some pretty juicy numbers there. And you definitely only want to be stacking like multiplayers that are buffing at this dot damage just to even crazier heights. And that's how he's managed to take down this boss, my friends. It's only with bleeds. And this is basically the main source here, 142. And he's going over his gear. So right off the bat, you can see he has armor cap, 116,000 life. And now watch this gear. Triple masterwork Shaco, 15% turbo crit. He's been telling me he has been farming a lot of materials. So that is some crazy piece of gear. Then he's playing the chest here with Might. He double critted on the imposing presence. That is pretty wild. He's also playing Ores GA raw on the chest. Then look at these pain golders here. Perfect triple GA with 200% pain golders. Double hit on attack speed and crit. Then the pants here, +8 to bash. That is wild as well. Then he's got +8 to Warcry on the boots, and he's actually playing the Unstoppable. You guys can see here, if you want to see this tech, we can just do this. And there is some very good translator tech here for this. So I can just click any of these images and I can just click translate. And you guys can see here, this is a little bit different. So he's playing crowd control duration increase, which is also buffing his challenging shot uptime. And it's also giving damage to unstoppable enemies. And yeah, he actually has +6 to battle roar, which obviously is a translation for Warcry. So he's playing exploiters on the boots. And we need to translate something more. So this is the first change, exploiters on the boots. Pretty wild. And then obviously Berserk ripping here. He has, dude, he has a triple perfect roll. Thanks for subscribing. He has a triple perfect roll on those boots, man. 462%. That is freaking wild. Big bash and triple GA, of course. So this gear is like a pretty unobtainable. Another triple GA perfect roll of bash here on his on his triple GA sword. Man, that's some gear, boys. Another perfect roll here. Triple GA, triple crit on bash. Like, what is this gear? And with Moonrise. Dude, like a hacker's man. Like, what the fuck is this gear? Everything triple crit, everything perfect roll. Like, he has 11 out of 10 every weapon. Then he has a G-Papa, full masterworked in all stats because of big DPS. And then here, fully masterworked triple GA ring, everything in crit chance. And that's the only way he's dishing. I think this guy is like perfect gear, man. Then another one, triple crit here on attack speed on a ring. And also lucky hit here, very important to have one lucky hit roll. And also playing both chieftain. And then now here the biggest surprise. He dropped adaptability to take in inner calm on the amulet. So this is not in the build right now. And he also has a double passive. So if we were to translate this amulet, you guys can see here, he is playing +7 to power sync, which is heavy-handed, +3 to cut to the bone. So he got rid of cooldown completely to get another 15% X. +3 to, I think this is imposing presence, and then crit damage temper with inner calm. So he completely dropped the adaptability stuff, because it's not buffing your bleeds, and that is actually pretty insane. I don't know if you want to try this. This is only going to be for high push. But what he basically does, if we go, and this is his entire gear, he doesn't show more, the video ends. I'll link the video in the description as well. I can also link it in the Twitch chat right now. But man, that is some fucking insane gear. Like, I think this weapons, these weapons is what's the craziest to me. 464, perfect triple crit bash, perfect triple GA. Then perfect roll on bash, triple crit, triple GA. And then one more, man. Triple. What the fuck is this, man? That is some wild gear. I think that might have been the best weapon I've ever seen, man. This one, like triple GA mace with the perfect roll and then 9% of perfect. That is that is pretty wild, man. Yeah, and that is currently the rank 1 clear, man, of Barbarian. Sorc is in 140. And there might be, there's actually here, Rob and Makuna, 150, no potion, man. But this guy made some good views of us. But yeah, here's also the planner that he is using. I'm not sure, like he has Yang's Blessing in here. But I'm going to link both of them, my planner, and the only change that he really did is the amulet and the boots. So you can change that if you want. So simple change is this one to cut to the bone. No cooldown needed, just full DPS. And then he's playing Inner Calm here and just adding another multiplayer with Rapid. I mean, you can do that, I don't know, but that definitely works. And he beat the 142. We'll see how all the craziness is gonna go here in the next days here. But yeah, that has been some pretty insane bleeds here. Again, 18, but this is the screenshot I took earlier. 18 billions of bleed damage, which is hundreds of billions of rupture damage if you should rupture it. And that, my friends, is the current rank 1 Barb clear. I said to him like a big congratulations, because that is insane. And he actually asked me for a link to my Woven build, so they might be spinning, you know, over there soon and trying the Woven build. That is also going to be linked in the description, guys. That's the build I'm currently spec'd into, and we can finally spin and win again. But you can also bash and bleed to win. The season is amazing, guys. Log in and enjoy the stuff. See you soon. GG. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like or a comment. I'm also live on Twitch almost every day, so come and say hi.